know, and I went toward.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Going back to their AFL days in the 1960s, the Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 50. Go.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Raiders defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down in the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
there he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Pass to the left side where he's got balance. And he's brought down. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And it's picked up, and nothing but daylight ahead. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they
Bro, I almost broke my controller.
For a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, some strong running. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awful awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Two are going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. That's who is going to change things up. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's free at the 35. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers from 19 yards away. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Raiders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, 57, color, 57.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week.
Ashton Jeanty, 76 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's steal. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. And all the way down to the 9. And big play there for KC. 42 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's Mahomes again. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed down him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Hey, 57, 57.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from the opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, but they hope to get back into this game.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Attack, attack! Fight on these two, fight on these two. Strike!
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Nick Chubb, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Las Vegas.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one deep for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Ashton Genty
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Raiders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Maurice Hurst breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man. It's the tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Mahomes going to throw.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is caught. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down and goal to go.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Nifty move. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, 73 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. And he is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A quick throw, but incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
To this sideline and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And again, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Nice little juke. And he works free. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's caught. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Yellow. 180. Yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice taking it in. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. Tua going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
And the Raiders first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Garrett Wilson, 50 yards. And the Raiders take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. And it's intercepted at the goal line. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 57. I don't need to.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Here's Tua. Steps away to his left. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Raiders.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
We're back now in KC. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
44. Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The two are going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw a football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On the move past the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
From midfield, here's Tua. Dancing to his left.
Throw left side complete. That's Bowers.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the...
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
49.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy,
73 yards.
and the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second and 6 at the 35.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now Tua. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Las Vegas.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Garrett Wilson from 21 yards away. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score. Chiefs 66. Raiders 56.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
For a Kansas City.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yellow, yep, 15, 15. On the line. Hero, 15. Inside.
Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the... Oh, no, he lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope as we look.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Hey, Ripley, yellow.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Being chased out left. And, oh, my goodness, here's a... Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
44-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A game there of 30 big ones.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Oh, man.
So for the Chiefs,
Defense is so
too late to
trash on
salvage
this
their
game.
season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year.
Oh, man.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long.
Oh, thank you.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long.
Man, that Bowers, bro. Lord, jeez, I'm glad I didn't get rid of that dude. That dude is just nasty, bro. Bro, it's ridiculous. Wow, Kayvon just got +6 block share. Whew. Wow. +3 finesse, 1 hit power, and +3 power move. Lord. I know I'm at to do it into an X Factor. Into just training. Man, you know, ever since I traded for Woolen, man, Woolen been getting cooked. It's not, bro. It's no way. Dana, pretty much every game I see, or for the most part, bro, games is in the 50s and 40s, and I'll be like, bro, this game. The slants is broken. The slants is so broken. Drags, I mean, man. But you know, we'll get it, man.